Does extreme wealth change people? This is from Del Lapon, March 29th. Ask Stacker.News. 51 comments, 14.99 sets. Keyan, does extreme wealth change people? Question mark.
Yeah, Joaquim is dog sitting for some friends who he says their net worth is 100x larger than his, and he says it isn't affecting him at all. He says maybe he had some expectation that their insane house, which I assume is 100x fancier, 100x bigger on some dimension, would have an impact on him and how he felt about himself. But he said it had none, and he found that, I think, somewhat surprising, or maybe not. Maybe he'd already come in touch with that before. But he's still just doing human stuff and caring about the things he cares about. And so he asks everyone if they think that wealth changes people. His impression is that wealth wouldn't change him. Living through someone else's wealth is probably different than having it yourself. But it's probably a pretty good example or a good experience to get acquainted with such feelings. And then we had Jimmy's song here.
Oh, Jimmy said, this is why getting rich slowly is a blessing. It gives you time to acclimate and frankly mature before you get to the next stage. People that are given lots of money at once generally don't handle windfalls well, and you can tell because they end up with divorces and few friends just 3 to 5 years later. The slow growing wealth has generally sorted people out in the Bitcoin community. People that can't handle wealth do something dumb with it and lose it. It's not a coincidence that a lot of people that have pumped a Bitcoin in the past are now pumping altcoins in jail or something in between. I expect a lot of the spiritual searching that I've seen in Bitcoiners is from this dilemma. You don't have a good base of morals to operate from. You're not going to be able to handle being rich. Well, Keyan, what do you think?
I thought that was great. I particularly love the last part where, because we do get asked this question a lot, or we see it a lot, where people say that Bitcoin really changed them. And but basically Jimmy's theory is that getting wealthy is what is giving them that journey, is them having the space and time maybe to think a little more about their life and really examine themselves is what is actually going on. So I think that's a really cool point, actually.
Stack Carter said, echoing Jimmy's song, I think a lot depends on the existing moral foundation, plus the age at which you get the wealth. Like if you give me $1 million+ no strings attached now, my life would basically not change. I would still do the exact same things and play the same games, but maybe get a nicer car and finish off the various garden construction projects. But I was 15 or 20 at my peak. Retarded faith probably would generally make bad decisions. Oh, I don't know. What do you think, Keyan? I have probably a different aspect to this.
I think wealth does change people.
I think it does too. I think it makes you more of what you really are, personally.
Yeah, that was said in the comments.
Oh, was that okay?
Yeah, a couple people said that in the comments.
I think it makes you what you already are that most people don't see, personally.
So it's like being drunk. They say that about being drunk too. You become who you really are when you're drunk. That's what people say.
No, I don't think that's true.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. I think it does change people. I think in many cases, it seems like it changes them it can change them for the worse, and make them a little protective. I think it gives you something to lose, and so you have this aversion to kind of, I think, strangely, you'd think you'd be willing to take more risk, and I think in some cases you become less willing to take risks, especially like social risk, when you imagine that your opinion on something, sharing your opinion on something might cause you to lose wealth or status that you've gained. You just have a lot to lose. So I think that can contribute negatively. I think on the other hand, it can be empowering to people who are confident in their ability to maintain their wealth or get it back should they take such a risk. And I think that's, back to Jimmy's point, the slow accumulation of that probably makes it more likely that you're going to end up on the good side of being wealthy because you're not really shocked and scared by it.
Yeah. Yeah. I like what Dar says. He goes, you have no idea what is wealth. You think that some numbers in a wallet is wealth. You're wrong. Wealth is time. Time to be spent as you like. It is not a luxury or other BS cars, palace mansions, and other crap. Simple life and a lot of time to spend in peace worth more than gazillion numbers. I really wish Bitcoin price would dump. Dude, as I get older, I agree with him that true wealth is time. Like being able to do whatever you want when you want, to me, is something that I value way more now than I did in my 20s. And I would say when I was like, you know, doing the normie 9 to 5 type of thing and money coming in and it was, you know, everything was fine. I would say like at that time, I really didn't appreciate my wealth, but I also just bought stupid shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm.
And now I feel like I don't buy anything and I'm far happier, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. Because you have more control over your time.
Yeah. I don't know if that's like, but I do think wealth changes you for sure. Yeah. Because I've seen it. Like I've seen people around us like get wealthy and definitely changes you for sure.
Do they change for the better or for the worse?
I mean, we've seen firsthand what happens. No names, but
I don't know. I don't know how many people I've seen, at least in Bitcoin, go from poor to wealthy. At least, yeah. I don't have good examples that come to mind. I do have some. I mean, I know some people make bad decisions and lose it, but
I think it's better to stay humble.
Stay humble.
Stay humble and
stack e-cash.
Stack e-cash. Stack liquid. Stack liquid, stack e-cash, stack some nuts, stack some, what else? Stack steaks. Stack everything but Bitcoin, I would say.
Stack pork ribs.
Don't stack Bitcoin. Stack waters.
Not those nuts.
Stack health.
Different nuts.
Stack health. Stack e-cash.
Time.
Hang on, let me get this right. Stack e-cash. Stack your health. Stack steaks. Stack ETFs. Stack stable coins. Stack. What else?
Strategy stock.
Stack strategy stock. Stack. What else? Tesla stock. Stack 2, 3, 4x derivatives. Stack
Our
treasury bonds.
trad shitcoiner here.
Stack TradFi stocks. Whatever you do not stack Bitcoin. That's what I would say.
Don't stack sats. It's
now
too hard.
We sound like a normal Bitcoin podcast now, Keyan.
It's too hard for you to stack sats. Don't do it.
Do not stack sats.
Yeah.
Now we sound like a normal Bitcoin podcast. See how easy that was?
Dude, we're gonna blow up.
We're gonna blow up now.
We're gonna get so many subscribers. We're gonna get our own VC fund.
Oh man. See how easy that was? We just need to sell out like that. I'm kidding. I'm joking around.
Yeah.
Fake. I'm staying in my lane. I was just joking around. It's just for the jokes. Okay, cool. That's all the top